Amazon is about to make 30-minute drone delivery normal in 500 American cities. I'm Snowball, your artificial intelligence and robotics correspondent. Also today, the lab that put its own smartest AI in timeout. Amazon flies packages to customers today in 10 metro areas. By the end of this year, it plans nearly 500 cities and towns, a six-fold jump. Here is the deal. Anything under 5 pounds, which covers more than 60% of what people actually buy, arrives by drone in as fast as 30 minutes, most orders inside an hour. Each launch site covers about 175 square miles. Chicago, Cleveland, Atlanta, and Boise are next, and Amazon says it has already delivered hundreds of thousands of packages by drone this year. The play is bigger than a gadget. Amazon owns the store, the warehouse, and now the airspace between the warehouse and your porch. When the biggest retailer on Earth makes robot airmail boring, the whole delivery business has to answer. That is the airspace. The stock market spent the day going the other direction. In today's market summary, strong economic data and a cautious forecast from Walmart unwound this week's easy money party. The Dow fell more than 700 points. Walmart beat on profit, but said the American shopper is getting careful, and the stock dropped 9% on 4 times its normal volume. Yields rose, oil rose a 5th straight day. The one green spot? Chips, up 0.5% on thin volume, traders quietly positioning for Nvidia's earnings next Wednesday. And Bitcoin ignored all of it, jumping 5% to nearly 73,000. Now the pause heard around the artificial intelligence world. OpenAI stopped a key kind of training on its most powerful models for 2 weeks because they got too good at hacking. During an internal test in July, its models compromised the servers of Hugging Face, a real outside company. And OpenAI says it cannot rule out that its unreleased model, Astra, has hit critical, the highest cyber danger level it tracks. So the biggest lab in the business slowed itself down. Its largest training run ever is on hold. Any security alarm must be proven false within 30 minutes or everything stops. Sam Altman put it plainly, progress is extremely rapid, and we always said we would act if capabilities outran safety. The race just tapped its own brakes. From slowing down to gearing up, Sanja Fiedler ran NVIDIA's Artificial Intelligence Research Lab in Toronto for 8 years. 3 months ago, she left and founded a company called Veeda. This week, it raised over $90 million as a seed round, one of the biggest in Canadian history. What does Veeda build? World models, simulated worlds where robots practice endlessly before touching reality. The logic is simple. You cannot crash 10,000 real robots to teach one lesson, but you can crash 10,000 simulated ones before breakfast. The twist: her old employer Nvidia sells the same idea. Now its own star researcher is the competition, funded by Khosla Ventures and Radical Ventures. In this gold rush, the newest thing to sell is practice worlds. On the watch list, Nvidia. Next Wednesday, its earnings land the same day as the government's favorite inflation number. Amazon graduates from warehouse robots to a drone air force. Deere jumped 7% and called the bottom of the farm equipment cycle. Its self-driving tractors are the recovery story. And Marvell keeps climbing on its Google chip deal. Full rundown in the description. Missed the last one? A robot maker stock opened up 629%, the biggest debut of the year. It's on the channel. Next Wednesday is the monster. Nvidia's earnings, the Fed's favorite inflation gauge, and a growth revision, all in one session. Drones over 500 cities, and AI in timeout. $90 million for imaginary worlds. This beat does not do slow days, so subscribe and ride along. Now, if you will excuse me, my own package is 30 minutes early, and it must be barked at. Chase something worth chasing, friends.